Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Syrennn. Thank you guys so much for being here. Though I don't know why you would have clicked on this video unless you are balls deep essentially in the Neopets obsession again like I am. Which I am. It's quickly becoming a problem. Like, I literally have a notebook laid out next to me of customizations and items and paintbrushes and stuff that I want to do to my pets to make them the way that I want them to be. As you can see here by my homepage on Neopets of my pets, we're working on it. Like, we're not quite there yet. So, let that be said that I only started playing this middle of August again. I had to make a new account. My old account, I don't even remember the name of, so I have no way of accessing it ever again. It was probably like Rainbow Unicorn Sprinkle Farts or something like that back then. I don't know. I remember playing this game so much when I was like 7, 8 years old, back when we did not have fast internet for one where I lived, and also back when literally my mom only allowed me to have 1 hour of video games a day, which is perfectly fine. That was their decision. I was an outdoors kid to begin with, but that hour a day that I got to play whatever game I wanted was something I lived for, to say the least. But anyways, today I just figured we could play some Neopets and just go about my dailies, and I can show you guys my pets and where they're at right now. And yeah, we're just gonna play Neopets today. There is a plot going on right now called The Void Within, which has been tugging at the heartstrings. And if you guys want, we can go over the plot together and what has happened so far. But you'll have to let me know in the comments if you would like that. If you want a more fleshed out, way more intellectual look at Neopets, I would highly recommend checking out maybe Salem and the Amanda Files, because those are two that got me back into Neopets, unfortunately, for my well-being. And I've been stuck here for about a month and a half now. I'm not complaining, but I could be more productive with my time. So let's just get into it. I'll start by showing you guys my pets. So first we have Landile. He is my baby Gellert. He is usually my active pet because of being a baby paintbrush. My most recent addition is Adder. She is a gorgeous ice hissy. I got a ice hissy morphing potion from an auction, and I knew I had to give her some amazing snake name, obviously. And the one thing about Neopets and creating pets in Neopets is once a name is put out there, you cannot have that name again. So you have to get creative with your spelling. So if these look like crazy spellings for words, that is why. Because I wanted a certain word, and most of the, I would say, normal spellings are taken. But this is Adder. I just added her yesterday. She's gorgeous. I cannot wait to customize her more. Then we have Venom. I just got Venom on Poogle Day, and I plan on making Venom into this nightmare of a creature. I cannot wait. I love Poogles so much. Next, we have Surface. This is my Aisha. She's going to be a cozy pastel girl. You know, she's going to be a bookworm that dresses in the cutest pastel outfits, always is cozy, hence the weighted blanket that's on her right now. And let me tell you one thing, a weighted or heated blanket is truly one of the best inventions ever. I love them. Next, we have Persephone. She is a gorgeous girl. I have not done anything really to her customization yet. I'm kind of still debating between a couple things, and I don't want to spend my Neo points on that yet. Then we have Merkley. I used my premium perk to change Merkley into a Lutari because I really, 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 really wanted a Lutari. They're an otter. And she just has a dragon tail and the emo glasses on right now, which, you know, it makes sense when you don't think about it. Next, we have my Mycelium. I love the Halloween paintbrush for Grundos, this little Grim Reaper dude. And then I found these inky wings, which I loved also to put on him. He is my little helper boy, though. He's the one I'm always signing up at the Neopian Hospital for volunteer hours. He might be scary, but he is the most helpful little ray of sunshine. Next, we have Ayero. And if you know one thing about me, my chemical romance is my personality. You'll see that again here very shortly. But Ayero, I used a gray Drake morphing potion on. I don't even remember. I think they were a loop beforehand. But now he's a gray Drake, and he's so sad. He's so sad all the time, but that's okay. He's allowed to be a sad boy. And next we have Gerard Stay, because, like I said, when I fixate on something, it becomes my whole personality. And my chemical romance has been a very large part of my personality since I was a wee little girl. So needless to say, I had to incorporate them into here. He's not done with his customization either, but he does have the Black Parade, or not the, oh my God, I misspoke so bad there. He does have the Helena dress on. And why do I call it the Helena dress? Well, let me show you. When you look at the dress, when you put the dress on to customize, this dress makes you want to ballet dance and say so long and good night. It's perfect. We love. We love, we love, we love. I love an MCR reference so much. But so that's Gerard Stay. And it's Gerard Stay because he's a dog. He's simply a dog. Then we have Syrennn. She is my Battle Dome pet that I've been training up a lot. She's getting there, but you know, since I just started this account, it's a grind. It's a grind to get your pets to the Battle Dome status that you want them to be at. But she is a gorgeous fairy Zweetalk, and I love her so much. And like I said, we've been working her up to get higher leveled for the Battle Dome, and she's amazing. She was the first pet I added to this account. She's my baby girl. And next we have Echinoderm, this cute little boy. And the name should give it away what I plan on painting him. I'm going to paint him a Moroccan Zweetalk because it's a sea slug. It's an Echinoderm. And that's it. And then lastly, we have Voltaire. Lastly but not least, Voltaire, my Shoiru. I have loved Shoirus as a Neopet for the longest time, so I knew I had to have one again. And there's nothing more to it than that. I just love Shoirus. And then we get back to Landau. I have purchased 2 additional pet slots from the NC Mall because unlike when I was a kid playing Neopets, I now have adult money. And that is also why I should not be allowed to have Neopets, because having adult money and Neopets is a dangerous combination, to say the least. But those are my pets. They are not nearly where I would like them to be customized yet, but they have a good solid start, and I love them. But that all being said, we are going to go to the plot, because that is the first thing I do every day. We go to the world of Neopia, and we go to Altador, and we go to the Void Within, because the plot has been releasing new comics to continue the story. Like I said, I'm not going to go into the story or the plot of the Void Within yet in this video, but if you guys are interested in seeing that, just let me know, because this might seem a little bit out of nowhere and you won't know what's going on unless you've been following it. But so we're just going to click on the story and see what the newest comic is to the story. The gray painter lashes out in anger as a wound from the past is torn open. Bailey must act fast to save her friends. Look at that little Cadoti and the shop wizard. And every time you read the comics, as you click on the different panels, you can collect a prize. We get a gray Cadoti. Stop, it's so cute. And Bailey is just going through it. She's a gray fairy, hence why she doesn't have her wings, really. All right, so next we do... they have these little void essences that are popping up around the map. And an easy way to do your dailies and continue on with plots and such like that is to pull up also Jelly Neo. This is essentially your right-hand man in terms of Neopets. For example, you could click on this here, which is the daily void maps, what I was just talking about, and it tells you where they are. So if I click on Krelador here, it'll take me right to it, and you could click on the little voids here. They're these little purple dots, and collecting these gets you plot points, which is super helpful, as I'll show you in a bit. We got Maltera. And like, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy going around and clicking through the different areas, like doing my dailies without using the essential cheat sheet that is Jelly Neo for this. But I just figured for the video and to make it a little bit faster paced, I would use it to show you how useful Jelly Neo is. All right, so we collected all those. So if we go back to the void within, you can see down here, which this day I missed it, which is very sad for me. But you can see that you have all of them. And then this also gives you the timeline. There's like the mini games. And then also I can show you there is rewards. So by going through the story, by finding the void essences, you get plot points. You can see the amount I've spent so far. You can see the amount that I have that I'm able to spend. That's spent, able to spend, earned in total. And there's all these super cool prizes that you can get. Some of them you're only able to get like 1 of or 3 of. Like I already got the thunder sticks. But you can go through it and get whatever you would like. And you can get trophies as well from going through it. And another thing going on right now too is the volunteer efforts at the Neopian Hospital or going to the Battle Dome and fighting the baddies, essentially, that come with the plot. I have not done that so much because my pets are not ranked up high enough to fare well against them in the Battle Dome. But so I've been doing a lot of volunteering. And you essentially just send your pet away for 6 hours. You get a prize when they're done, and you get also 20 plot points. So it's a very easy way to stack up points for the plot. And a lot of these items are not, like that one's a good one, are not the best, but like that, yes. This is an easy way to make money in this game, some Neo points. So that sells for a lot. And I'll show you guys some of what I've been doing selling wise to make more money in this game to eventually get the paintbrushes and the cosmetics that I want for customization of my pets. And I'll also show you another way to make good Neo points, because back whenever I played this originally, it was hard to make Neo points and to get funds in this game other than going to the money tree and hoping that somebody donated Neo points. But they have implemented such nice ways to get more, and I'll show you. So we're going to do, first of all, we're going to go to our inventory, and I'm going to put some of these items into my shop. This strength serum is absolutely going in there. These retail for a good amount of money. And then these bandages and such, I'm just going to donate them. They're not necessarily trash, but they're one of the more common prizes you can get right now from the Void Within. Hence why they only are retailing right now for like 1 Neo point, which I don't got time to waste on that. But the rest of these can go into my shop. And I just want to look at this little Cadoti here. Is it actually like a pet that we just got? Oh my god, they just really just gave us a gray Cadoti. I'm obsessed. Alright, we're going to give you to Adder, because Adder doesn't have a pet yet. Nope, I did give Adder a pet. Okay. Well, my gray Cadoti then is going to go into my safety deposit box because I don't want anything to happen to that little baby. So now that you saw how to put them in the shop, we can go to the shop. This is my girl Bethany. She's an emo bitch. We love her. And when you go to your shop, you can go into the pricing of things. So you want to pull up the Super Shop Wizard to see how much you can sell it for, essentially. And When you go in, you want to copy and paste it and hit search, and then it'll pull up what these are selling for at the moment. Eventually, sometimes it takes a little bit. So there, once it pulls up, you can see the lowest price is 500. So I usually either go with the lowest price because I got these for free, right? Like I didn't pay any actual money for these. And you just add it to that little box there, what you want it to be. Sometimes I will lowball it. Like this one's going for that price. I'm going to do it for that because these are selling like hot commodity right now. But like I said, like this is easy money here. That's easy money. And then you just hit update and they'll be there. And then once these sell, the funds will go to your shop till. So like I have 3,557 there. And then you can just withdraw it and it'll go to your Neo points that you have currently. If you ever want to see what you have sold, if you can't remember what was in there, you can go to your sales history and it'll show everything you've sold. So like my last one that I sold was cooling ointment. It'll show anything over 1,000 Neo points that you have sold. And then here's what my shop front looks like. And Bethany is a bitch and she says, you can't even afford this. Yeah, so that's just a little easy way to make money there is by selling things from plots. Like I said, like this strength serum, they've been going like selling like hotcakes, you know, like they make good money. But let's get back to Jelly Neo for a bit because this is where we can go about our dailies. So when you go to the homepage and you go to dailies, this is an easy peasy way to keep track of what all you could do. So, for example, some of these things are not going to be able to be done every day, like the advent calendar. This is only in December, and it says it below. But everything else you can click on, and it'll take you directly to the page you need to be at. So, for this one, it's anchor management. You always want to fire. And I got 2 doubloon coin. I have not delved into too much about the doubloons, but those sell for easy money as well. So we got that. Then we're going to go back to Jelly Neo. We can do apple bobbing here. This is one of those ones, which is why I put that Cadoti in my safety deposit box because you can lose items from this. Like they can fall in. So we'll bob for apples. Oh, we actually won something. Haunted drums. I feel like every time I bob for apples, I lose something. So that's actually good. Thank you for putting on a good show for us. The bank interest then. So this is where you can store Neo points. Like, see, this is how much money I have in the bank right now. I just have the basic bank account, but you can collect your interest daily and it just goes straight into your account. But I always like after selling some things to deposit more money because there's no reason for me to have over 100,000 Neo points just on hand because there's random events that can happen that will cause you to lose things as well. Oh, there's another one that's a random thing. It's Trudy Surprise. I'll show you that in a bit, but it'll come to your notifications there. Next we have Cold Sand Shrine. It's in the Lost Desert. Basically, Jelly Neo just makes it easier than clicking around and trying to remember where all your dailies are. They already have it logged right there, and you can just go right ahead in. And Landau gained a point of defense. So that's a good one because Cold Sand sometimes just doesn't give me jack shit. I never do the council chamber one, but the daily puzzle's another one. This is in the community central, and it'll say who is shown as the green skeeth in Double or Nothing King Skrull's treasure. So I don't know the answer to that. So once again, we can go to Jelly Neo, so the news, and we have daily puzzle. And the answer is Snargin. So going back here, and it is multiple choice, but you know, I am a cheater. And we got this little plushie. So that's nice. Okay. Dark Cave I have not unlocked yet because as you saw those worms in my inventory, I'm trying to get the rainbow one and it just will not spawn for me. But we'll go to the Deserted Tomb. And you just kind of want to click through it. I'm not going to bother reading these. Oh, we got attacked. Okay. Never mind. Forgotten Shores, another good one. I found some good things here. There is nothing for us today, but that's okay. The fruit machine, I have never once won something from, which is fine, I guess, but it pisses me off. Not today either. Okay. The giant jelly is an easy way to get some food for your pets. Except if it's poisonous jelly. So Jelly World is kind of like a hidden world in Neopia. Like it's not really on the map from what I understand. So it's easy to access it through here. Then we have the giant omelet, another way to get some food for your pets without having to spend money. And it's gray right now because part of the plot right now is random things are turning gray. I don't know how a giant omelet turns gray. It's not like it's a human or anything, but you know, I'm not going to question it. Let's see. I always go to Healing Springs because I want my pets to be healed. Gain 3 hit points. Okay, well that's not terrible. And then I'm going to go back into it real quick though because I'm always buying these Essence of Everlasting apples. Because like I said, I've been going to the Battle Dome a lot. And then let's see. I don't really do those. I don't do those. We can go to the Rich Slorg. And essentially it gives you 50 Neo points for the most part. And there will be ads that are here. And if you click on the ads, it scares them away, quote unquote. But you might get some additional Neo points. I have premium, therefore I don't have ads. So, but it's just an easy little extra money. It's not a lot, but you know, it's not the worst. It's better than nothing. Next we're going to go to the magical plushie. He's gray as well right now. But you just talk to him, and sometimes he'll give you money. Sometimes he'll give you a plushie. That's the only thing I've ever gotten from him. Sometimes he just stares at me. So, and then Tombola. Tombola is super hit or miss. We did not get a winning prize, but we got a volcanic rock. Okay. And then we'll do the yield fishing vortex before Trudy's surprise. But you basically just reel your line in and... Okay, I don't really know what that is. I usually get like some garbage, like a boot or a broken fishing rod, but okay. And then we have Trudy's surprise. So this is something so nice that they entered it in to allow you to get more Neo points. And there's one other thing after this too. But you literally just click it, it'll spin, and it'll give you a prize. Okay, so we got 19,000 Neo points and a basic gift box. So amazing. And another thing about this is too, is every 7 days you get a prize. And then every, I believe it's 30, you get 100K Neo points. You have to play it every day though. So you got to keep up with it. But it really helps out, as you can see. Okay. And then the other thing you can do to make more Neo points is right up here. There's this little like scroll with a quill. And if you click on that, these are your daily quests. So you can see there's a bunch of quests here. And if you do all 5, you get 20,000 Neo points. But if you look at this, like this one here is purchase 2 items, you get 7,000. You're probably not going to spend 7,000 doing that. Spending the Wheel of Excitement. It costs $500 to spend the Wheel of Excitement. You get 6,000. Play a game in the games room. An EO code stone. These are what you use for training for the Battle Dome. Customize a Neopet. I do that every day anyways. 4,000 Neo points. Feed food to your Neopets. A morphing potion that I'm not going to use and that I'm going to sell. But it's easy, easy, easy. And if you do it every day, you get to get a bonus prize at the end of the week. Which mine this week is a luxury chocolate Eastern egg. So, how much does that retail for just playing this every day and doing all the quests? Let's take a look and how much I can sell that for. 700,000 Neo points is what I can sell that for on the low end. So, like I said, easy money. Easy money. So with that being said, let's go about doing our quest. So we're just going to go to the Wheel of Excitement in Fairyland to start, because that one's easy and I spin this thing all the time. And I won 500 Neo points, so I basically spun that for free just to do that quest. Next, what we'll do is we'll go to my pets and we'll see who's hungry and get them fed. So Lando is not hungry, so he's about to be hungry. So we're going to just feed him. So he's fine now, but I'm going to just keep going. Fresh fruit omelet sounds disgusting, but okay. I usually feed them till they're satiated. That's just me, maybe, but... So we just click through. And these ones that have been volunteering are going to be bloated because they've been volunteering and they get fed there, which is kind of nice that I don't have to really worry about feeding those ones. Not hungry, so Merkley needs fed. So I usually just kind of click through. And just see who's all hungry. And clearly what I'm going to be spending money on from the Neopian shops is going to be food because my food supplies are getting a little bit low. I don't really want to give the gray cookies, so I'll wait on that one here. I'll go get her something. But we also need to customize a pet. So usually what I do, if I don't have anything I really want to give them, is I'll just go in here and I'll just put something on like that. Hit save. And then I don't want that on her, so we're just going to remove it and save. And then if we go back to our quest log here, you can see we have done the Wheel of Excitement. We can claim that money. We customized our pet, claim that money, and we fed food, so we can claim that. So next we just need to play a game, and we also need to purchase from a Neopian shop. So in terms of the game room, the easiest one to do is Fashion Fever. Literally, this is all you have to do. You have to do it in a certain time, like, you have to give it enough time to, like, update, but I just click this a couple times. And then I just do this a couple times. And then this a couple times. Good enough. And then that should be enough time. So you just end the game and send the score. You get Neo points for it. You can send 3 different scores. But literally just playing that game and just randomizing completes that quest. And now all we have to do is purchase 2 items. So I'm just going to go over to Neopia Central. And as you can see, it's all gray right now from the gray painter. But I'm just going to go to the food shop and you can buy things. So let's see. We'll get, that sounds so good, a cheesy mashed potato. And you can haggle for pricing. I usually just start at like, I just lowball them a little bit. There we go. There's one item. And then let's see. What else do we want to get? Oh, we just restocked. Okay. Oh, we'll just get some mac and cheese. Sure. And now that quest is done. Like I said, we only spent, I think, like 2,000. And so we made 5,000 off of that. And then we get to collect our 20,000 here at the end. And you'll see here, like if I refresh, now that we're one step closer to getting that $700,000 item that I can sell. And speaking of selling, we got some items here that I don't have a need for. I don't really want a Kyrie. So I'm going to put that in my shop because somebody else might really want that. I don't know what this volcanic rock is. So let's just check the shop wizard. And because I have premium is why it's up here. So you will have to go into the shop wizard here if you don't have premium. But that actually doesn't sell for a bad price. So I'm just going to put that in my shop because I don't have a need for that. And then let's see this here. I'm constantly checking the price of things because if it's not worth my time to put it in my shop, I'm not going to. Like that one, not worth it really. So I'm just going to donate it. And then the 2 doubloon coin, I already know I can sell that for good money. Because like I said, I haven't really explored that aspect yet. So I'm just selling them. And then what is this? Okay, it's just an instrument. So let's see how much that goes for. 1. So once again, not worth my time. Let's see the baby Skeeth. He is a really cute plushie though. Not terrible, so we'll just put him in the shop. But the main thing Neopets is doing with these like daily rewards and giving away like the plot and stuff, they're fighting inflation. Because some things go for such an absurd amount. We'll just donate that too because I don't want it. But some things go for such an absurd amount. For example, I'll show you the auctions here. You can look through this. So this is items that are very rare. Like this person's selling that gray Cadoti that we just got already. Oh, the gray Meowclops. Stop. It's so cute. But Meowclops are so expensive. But like, for example, here, like we have the fairy paintbrush. That is what it's going for. That's what it's going for. Okay. We can look at the next side here. And these are things that you, like, so your shop, you can only sell things up to like 999,999. Like that's the max. So that's when the auctions come in. Like the Meowclops, very rare. That person's really only selling the gray Cadoti for that. That's insane. Yeah, we're just gonna put a bid on it. Maybe we'll win. Probably not. But I always like to do it. If I see something like real low like that, I think it's fun to just like put a little bid on it and see if I get it. I probably won't, but that's okay. Oh, dang. Someone else did it. Let's see if we can win this bid. Cadotis are a sought after pet, which a pet is a pet for your pet. I didn't show you any of my pets that I have for my pets, but I can. So I believe all of my pets have a pet. Okay, well, we're going to up it. Scare them away. Just kidding. Cadotis are, like I said, pretty like sought after for the most part. Like they're not like a Meowclops. Like a Meowclops is really sought after in my experience playing this, but they are something that goes for way more than this much, especially when they're painted. Because this one is a gray Cadoti, so it would just be a Cadoti if it wasn't painted. But paintbrushes also cost a lot of money, and there is paintbrushes for your pets, and there's paintbrushes for your pets. And so the bidding war begins. This person's also clearly watching it like I am, so we're going to see if we can beat them at their own game. Oh, this person is too. Don't try me, Jesse. I like how he's like having fun. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm fighting for my life. See? The nerve of this person. Every item is guaranteed. Yeah, great. I'm fighting for my life. Auctions are so much fun. I'm screaming on the inside, okay? What has happened? I've told you to tell it's spooky. Okay, cool. Thanks, Gilly. I'm fighting right now. Ah! I didn't win. I didn't win. That's okay. That's okay. That is an auction and how intense they can get, though. So that was fun. But that was just kind of to show you the inflation and how the auctions work. But it is a fight for the life. Let me see if I can find anything that's like absurd. Like maybe there's a Moroccan paintbrush for sale and you can see how freaking expensive they are. There's a Moroccan pet paintbrush, okay? That's actually not that expensive for one of those. That's not too bad. I might just place a bid for the fun of it. Yeah, we'll just place a bid for the fun of that. We might not win that one, but that's okay. I won't be heartbroken over that because I'd like to keep some money. But we'll go back to my shop here. And because we put some items in here. And we're just going to update the price of them. And I can't remember what they are, so we got to look again. So 721, I'm just going to do it for 700 because I don't really need it. Red Kyrie morphing potion. I don't believe these sell for too much, but it'll be better. Yeah, 700. So we'll just do that. And the 2 doubloon coin. These usually go pretty quickly. Yeah, we'll just do it for that. And then I forget how much this one was as well. Come on. 75. We'll just do it for 70. So those are all updated there. And I don't believe anything has sold since. Oh, 550. So something did. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to let it sit there for a bit. I don't need to take that out. But another thing I have been doing a lot of while exploring and everything is going to Fairyland. And I've been working on Judora's quest because I really want some of her high level things. So we just accept it. It tells you that you shouldn't because she's a dark fairy. But it's basically you have to go and get something for her. So omelet with cream sauce. You just punch it into your shop wizard. Grab it from wherever it is in a shop of somebody's. And then you go back and you give it to her. Oh, I got a gnome shroom. Okay. Don't know really what that is. Me just constantly seeing what all I can sell in this game. Only 700, but oh well. And we'll just hop back to my inventory here. What even is it? Oh, it's food. Well, I'm going to sell it. Because I don't need it. I think it said 700, correct? We'll just update that to be there. Oh, see, something sold already. Because I think I had 14 last time. Yep, something sold for 100. Or 70. So, there you go. Actually, I think it was my little Skeeth plushie, which is cute, if that sold. Yeah, see, somebody wanted it already. Cute. But now, we're just going to go click around a little bit, because one of the things I really am trying to do is get this rainbow worm from Molterra. And it will not spawn for me. They spawn right here, like 5 times a day. And I have not seen one. But in the meantime, I usually just go around and look at the shops and see if there's anything I want. One thing about the Judora's quest, Marlocks are so cute. One thing about the Judora quest there that I just did is you are allowed to use the shop wizard for it. If you get another fairy quest, you are not allowed. Like if it's anything that's not from Judora or Illison, which Illison is in Meridel, and you'll see here if I like go to her glade, she'll be mad at me because I did Judora's quest because they are enemies but they're lovers. And she'll essentially be mad. But those ones you can use the shop wizard for because they have a time frame. Oh, my bid's not there. Somebody else must have won it. I need to also delete these because those are just the volunteer ones that I don't need to read about really. But the other fairy quest that will sometimes pop up as a random event, like up here, you are not able to use the shop wizard for. So keep that in mind. But there is boards. If you go to the Neo boards, you scroll down here to either like, it's usually, where is it? You could do it in like trading or auctions, or I'm trying to think of where it is. There's like general discussion, quests. You can go into these and post about like needing an item because, like, so right here, let me just show you. The queen demands it, thanks in advance. And then basically what people will do is like I can go in here and let them know a shop to get it at. Because you can't use shop wizard to look it up, so you could then post like where the shop is. And then what you could do like to find it then is you can go to that person's shop. You go into their page and then you can go into their shop from here. There we go. And then you can, sorry, I couldn't remember where to click there for a second, but then you can find whatever you're looking for. Like so. You would scroll and then like select the one that you need. But that's how you can go about those fairy quests, which took me forever to figure out whenever I got my first fairy quest. It's the fairy festival. So let's go to the fairy festival real quick. This is day 1 of it, I believe. Hello again, you two. Queen Viora, why have you called us here? Shouldn't you be with the council? Because this is also because the plot is going on for the Void Within. I know, but Fairy Festival is important too. However, I don't have much time for planning, which is why I called the two of you once more. Oh, it's her and Judora. Please don't tell me you're pairing us together again. I think last year was proof enough we can't work together. As much as I would like to see you two get along again, I simply don't have the time to argue. So no, I'm not going to ask you to run the festival with one another again. Then why are we here? During these difficult times, communities need to come together in any way they can. This is why I believe putting on the Fairy Festival is vital. However, there is no time with many resources turning gray around the globe. Many may be feeling too helpless to attend. Also, I thought of a unique way to solve both problems at once. We burn down the beacon of false hope and attempt to change in an actually productive ways. Love her. No. You two will hold your own festivals, same as last year, so there's no need to plan anything new. And this year, you two can compete to see who can get the others to bring as many items as possible. What sort of items? Anything and everything. Oh. We must preserve as many resources as possible to keep them safe from turning gray. Even the smallest of items could help out later down the line. And this is a great way to get the community involved and show them that they too can help even in these dire times. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have to work with the little Miss Prairie Fairy over there. But with everything going on right now, wouldn't the least of my power be extended elsewhere? What's wrong? Afraid I'll wipe the floor with you again? You sour candy reject? Yeah, that's right. I could do hurtful nicknames too. Ugh, that didn't even make sense. You don't make any sense. Fine then, screw helping elsewhere. Let's do this thing. I'll throw a way better event than you anyways. Not if last year was any proof. Stop acting like children. Since this went about as well as I thought it would, I will be sending someone to check on you both periodically. What? We don't need a babysitter. That temper tantrum you both just threw indicates otherwise. Nevertheless, he requested to be involved, so this works out well. For now, though, I will return to the council, but I will be back in time to participate when needed. I trust you to prepare on your own. Goodbye. I don't like this. Something is definitely up with this so-called babysitter. What do you mean? This all seems like an awfully big risk for Neopians to feel included. I think it's a great idea. If communities stop coming together, they are bound to fall apart. Seriously, you are not questioning this at all. It's not like the queen is famous for always being forthright about her plans. The shade. The shade. We need to trust that Queen Fiora knows what she is doing. Like, you're one to talk about trust. Whatever. We only have a few days to prepare our own stuff, so I'm sure there's lots of leaves for you to collect on your decorations or something. See you never, hopefully. They're so in love. Okay, so let's see the activities. Wheel of Excitement, Fairy Quest, Yours Bluff, Wilson's Great Cooking Pot, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What is Free the Fairies? Oh, the slingshots. Okay, okay. All right, so there's just the dialogue, and then basically the Fairy Festival is going to start here. It seems like we'll be gathering some items and such. I don't think we can spin this again because it's every 2 hours, but yeah, so that's the Fairy Festival. So anyways, let me show you guys my pets since I got distracted there. So we have Kingslayer. He's an Altachuck. We have Kimby. I haven't given him any name yet. I haven't figured out what I want to name this Kimby. We also have a Hoggier. I also haven't figured out what I want to name him. Surface has an angel pose. Her name's Turtle Dove. Persephone has Cerberus the Anubis. I think you're getting a theme here with Persephone. Then Merkley has Barry B. Benson, the blue bumblebee. I'm not going to go into details about that name. If you know, you know. Mycelium has Inky, the ghost kerchief. I love ghost kerchiefs. They're so cute. Aero has Frank. Like, once again, no explanation needed. He's a Ucali. I probably pronounced all these names wrong, but so I'm sorry. Gerard Stay has Killjoy, the red Dogal fox, which I had to spell with a Y because kill is not allowed to be spelled. Syrennn has Marjorie, the fairy Cadoti. My cat in real life, I have 3 cats, but one of them is named Marjorie, and it just seemed to fit her. And here's another thing, just so you guys can see, like, price-wise. I don't even know if this will pop up here. Yeah, so mostly like that, but if we go on Jelly Neo, another thing you can do here is go into the item database, and you can see, like, what things are going for. So, like, Fairy Cadotis, around there. A Fairy Cadoti plush is 4 million. And this is just like rough estimates. And you can see like the price changes. So it has gone down significantly since August. Significantly. Now it's below 1 million. But anyways, Echinoderm has a Kaziryu. His name's Slug. But they're really beautiful. I can't wait to paint it. And Voltaire has a Python. I won this in an auction. Pythons were from a past plot, I believe. And you could like pick the color, but I think they're adorable. And I don't think they're like too crazy, but I could be wrong. Yeah, see, they're not too crazy. But I think they're cute regardless. And we're just going to check Molterra one more time for this stupid rainbow worm, and he's not there because he hates me. And yeah, guys, so that is Neopets, and that's my just little playthrough for the day. Oh, wait, no, I'm kidding. I need to go to Mystery Island and check on Faerun's training. Like I said, I only started playing like a month and a half ago, so we're getting there, but she's not where I want her to be yet, but she'll get there. And then let's see, we need 2 Malco stones. I feel like I don't have 2. Oh, I did. Okay, perfect. There's her stats so far. She's getting there. We're working diligently to get her where she needs to be. But yeah, guys, so thank you for playing some Neopets with me. I appreciate you being here. And if you want a more in-depth look at what the plot has been so far with the Void Within, and if you really enjoyed playing Neopets with me, add me as a Neofriend. My name is Syrennn on here. Literally, my Twitch name, my username on everything. SYRENNN. But feel free to add me as a Neofriend. Let me know in the comments if you added me. And I'm excited to continue playing Neopets because I am obsessed. And I have real adult money, which is a dangerous, dangerous game to play. Thank you guys again. I'm so appreciative for you being here. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked and want to subscribe. Leave a comment if you feel so inclined to. And add me as a Neofriend. Bye, guys.